Most of the time, The Loud House is an innocent cartoon, and there are episodes you'd expect about normal everyday topics. But every once in a while, there's an episode that people really dislike, and they wonder why exactly it made it to air. And today, that's what I'll be talking about. I'll be going over the most disliked and controversial episodes in The Loud House. First up, the most obvious is an episode called No Such Luck. Lincoln finds himself with unexpected free time after his family worries that he has bad luck, but soon it goes too far and he is banned from all the family's activities. Lincoln is tortured almost every minute in this episode, and for no good reason too. I mean, if you watch in context of the episode, it's a pretty stupid reason why he's being neglected by his family. A lot of people really hated this episode, and it's kind of controversial, mostly because some people consider it child abuse. There's a part where the whole family goes to the beach, and then Lincoln's parents keep him behind because they don't want him spreading the bad luck to them. Everyone is just mean for no reason to Lincoln, and it feels like a fan fiction written by a guy who wants to see Lincoln Loud suffer. Another very controversial Loud House episode is called Ellis For Love. You're probably already aware of what happened in this episode. Most of it was alright, but the ending caused some controversy and it made a select group of people very angry with the show. We find out that Luna has a crush on a girl, and now let me be clear, the majority of people supported this episode. It actually had positive reception overall, but this scene is still one of the most controversial in Loud House because it has a bunch of people who are against that stuff, and they start hating the show because of that scene. Some people were mad that there were already two dads on the show. The Loud House already has these two LGBT characters. Does it need another? But yeah, it's just really controversial because it made some people actually stop watching the show.
This is some anti-straight propaganda meant to turn our kids gay.
Another controversial and disliked episode is called Brawl in the Family. When Lori and Lenny buy identical dresses from the mall, a fight breaks out in the Loud House and the sister fight protocol is initiated. Now, this episode was honestly really strange to watch because the entire episode is all about fighting, and it's kind of pointless. Like, normally the Loud House sisters do fight a little, but not to the extent of this episode, and it really felt out of character for the Loud family, especially when you have such an innocent and carefree show like the Loud House. One of the major moments where you're just looking at the characters thinking, why did you do that, comes with the parents. Like, throughout all this fighting, they just locked themselves in a room and they didn't really do anything to stop it. As parents on the show, you'd expect them to intervene and say that fighting is wrong and give all the morals that a normal Loud House episode has. The episode ends with the dad coming out of his bedroom thinking the fight is over, and then everyone starts fighting again, but this time Lincoln hides with his parents to avoid the fight. Yeah, it's supposed to be a more funny episode, but it felt out of place in the Loud House. Similar to No Such Luck, a bunch of people were acting out of character, and it was controversial because of that.
Please, like who did death is better. Oh boy, here we go. We are now at erupting volcano, people. Enough with your dumb chart. How would you like to eat that hat? Hey guys.
Now, the next episode isn't as controversial as some of the others I talked about, but it's definitely very disliked. It's called One of the Boys, and it's basically a gender-bent episode. We see what Lincoln's life would be like if he was living in a family of brothers. The brothers were just really mean for no reason. This episode was mostly disliked because it had so many different stereotypes that weren't true. It's sort of another Lincoln torture episode. Definitely not as bad as No Such Luck in terms of story, but still, it was bad. Anyway, that's all for this video. Subscribe for more awesome cartoon videos. Give a thumbs up and comment below to let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.